Good evening and welcome to Happy Wine Guy TV. I'm the Happy Wine Guy and this is episode 1. I'm joined here tonight with my good friend and wine drinking buddy Craig Adcott from BellyUpBarbecue.com. Hi Greg.
Hello Andy, how are you?
I'm great, glad that you're here.
Let's pop a cork.
You know what? That's a great idea. That's what we do at HappyWineGuy.com TV. Craig, if you could do the honors here, I'll start telling our listening audience about the wine of tonight. Now, we have a beautiful little Cabernet Sauvignon, which most everybody's heard of. This one's from California, more specifically from Napa Valley, and from a favorite producer of mine, Bell Wine Cellars. Craig, hold that up to the camera so they can see it. You know, don't shake so much, just push it way out there. Lovely. Tonight's wine is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, you might not normally sip that on its own. You might like to have it with dinner because it's a pretty bold wine, but we've already had dinner.
True.
In fact, Billy Up Barbecue Boy here brought us dinner, and it was scrumptious. Tell me a little bit about what we had tonight.
What do we had? We had country style ribs.
Nice.
Then we had 4 different pork sausages.
Pork.
So actually we had bratwurst, we had cheddar brat, we had an Italian spicy, we had a regular kielbasa, and we had fresh corn.
From Olathe, I might add. That is in Kansas. They grow corn there. So we grilled up some corn, we grilled up some sausages, and we had a little nice wine. But tonight we want to share with you my favorite, the 2006 Bell Cabernet Sauvignon Napa Valley. This wine is red. Excellent. And it's liquid. It swirls like crazy. I like to take a little whiff of it before I drink. Sometimes figure out what it is that it's doing to me.
Besides hydrating. And it is nice.
You know what I like about this wine? Everything. It's red, it's purple, it's deep and it's dark and it's chocolatey. That clinking noise you hear is my wine charm, so that me and Belly Up don't mistake whose glass is whose.
True. Usually mine is the one that's more full, or a little fuller.
Now these days people always say, well, make sure you drink your red wine at room temp. And I'm in favor of that if your room is temperature at 55 or 60 degrees.
True.
Today in Kansas City it was 90 frickin' degrees out. So we put a little chill on this and you might see the condensation on the bottom. That might take a little bit to get this bad boy to open up to its fullest. But still, the dark berries, the cassis, the plum, they're all there speaking with a little, that oakiness there that comes off with just a little tinge of vanilla.
True. A little bit of tannins, kind of coating your tongue, the teeth, a little bit of chalky characteristic, but by far the berries are winning.
Well, we are talking about Napa Cabernet, and so some tannins should be expected. So if you're the type that doesn't like dry wine, this might not be the one for you, but it probably is if you like a nice piece of red meat and a wine that matches with it. It does have that structure. It goes on and on a little bit. What do you think about the alcohol on this bad boy?
It's still chilled, so it's not really, you're not getting a full expression of the berries nor of the alcohol, but I do think it's a very full-bodied wine, and it's going to be fun to just allow this to acclimate to the surroundings.
Yeah, I get a little heat, but it doesn't last that long. So, I mean, sometimes we play a fun game of guess that alcohol. You know, I would probably tend to guess it lower, maybe because we've chilled it a little bit and it was in the fridge for 20 minutes because it was too warm. You know, maybe in the mid-14s.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably 14.7, 14.9, but it's a big bad boy cab too. So it's got the structure, it has a complexity to stand up to the alcohol, and it's by no means burning the palate. It's by no means, you know, an offensive guest to the party. Not
that nasty heat that can burn and you think like you had a shot of tequila or something.
Yeah.
Actually ranks in at 14.5, which seems about normal for these days.
Very
on
nice.
Napa Cab.
Very
more
nice.
Tasty taste, yeah.
And what is the give or take with the alcohol level? Is it like a mile per gallon when you buy a new car?
I think that the California labeling laws give you a 1% up or down on on your label,
So it could be 13.5.
or it could be 15.5.
Anthony, you should tell us.
But it gets the flavor's getting bigger in the mouth, a little chewy in a beautiful dark berry way. Again, this baby might be a little young to be opened, but it is the current release, and it's available at your local liquor stores for around $40.
40-ish, yeah.
American.
Yep. But if you notice too, we're swirling a little bit. I'm probably a little more assertive than Happy Wine Guy. But all I'm trying to do is just oxygenate the wine. I'm just trying to allow it to acclimate to the surroundings, get comfortable in the glass, and just say welcome to the party. And what happens, you know, I often tell people with older wines, if you pop a cork, they're like, well, I'm not getting a whole lot of stuff here. Well, you know, cram your ass in a bottle for 3, 4, 5, 10 years. And when you pop the cork, if you come out, you're going to be slightly introverted as well. So give it a little chance to open up. And this, you know, we have a proven track record with Bell, and I mean they do just a clutch job. So I'm really excited for this. And it would be nice if we had a big ribeye here, but you know, we've already eaten lunch.
Right.
Had supper, so.
It is an 06, so it's only had its butt crammed in the bottle for 3 years.
True.
Certainly, this wine could last in your cellar for another.
Jeez,
I would go
6.
5, 6, 7. I kind of have a limit about 9 years for Napa Cab.